Yes, good morning to you. Good morning to everyone, and I hope you're doing well. Okay, I hope I am audible. I hope my audio is fine and the picture is fine as well. It's Monday. Yes, it's Monday, midnight, midnight. And just like we had agreed that we shall be holding these sessions at midnight. Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday. Okay, Monday morning to Thursday, midnight. Well, we've had a wonderful week. We've had a volatile week. Okay, so last Friday, I had a problem with my microphone. My microphone had a problem, but we are fine. Let me see how many people are profitable. If you're profitable, show me that you're profitable. Let me know if you're there. Bameka are very profitable traders. Where are you? Okay, let's proceed. Katuberezemo. So, it's been a wonderful week. It's been a wonderful week, and it's okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. The people of YouTube, Mugamba Mutia. Aba YouTube, Mugamba Mutia. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Yes, it's been a wonderful weekend indeed. Kakati katugende direct. Katugende direct ku chatulese wano. Okay, the currencies are open. Currency pairs are open. And I'm looking at what's going to happen as soon as the market opens. So last Friday or last week, we had a sell up here, and the price is coming back down. So let's analyze this. Mpola. Okay, so we shall be having one live session on YouTube only once per day. Then the rest shall be done on the other side. Okay. The rest shall be done the other side. So let's first look at what happened. On Wednesday or Thursday, we had our buyers who had predicted, okay, price came, traded above this point of interest, reached here, then it down, okay, and it reached here also, and it started going up. It came for this other point of interest, then there we are. So what are we looking at exactly at the moment? Well, nze nganze ng'omuntu, I am looking at pushing price lower as soon as we open, and which had started to sell from this level here. But and also here, as soon as price opens, I'm also looking at least a small push down, a very small push down. If you look at the smaller time frame point of interest, that is the cause, or that's the reason lwaki ndaba to push price lower. Let me increase on the opacity. Also increase on the color right there. Okay, so when we open, kiki kye tulina kusuubira kano ka part katuweereze sell. Are we together? Yes. So are we long term or short term bearish? Ekyo kye tugendako. Remember, we first identify what's going to happen as soon as we open. That's the policy here. Tusooka ne tulaba tugenda wa. So as soon as we open, it's not a buy, it's a sell that I'm looking at the open. So ngenda kunoonya sell once we open. Okay. At least we trade below this point of interest. Neno 1C. Then we look at pushing back price higher. I saw someone. So what should our risk to reward be? We agreed it must be a 3-1 at least. And you see, this is a 2. It's not 3 yet. So let's if you can look here, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit for you to see the digits. So you see here, this is 285. Okay, it's not yet 3. So it's like 2.5. You're risking $7 for 20, and that does not make sense. We need at least more than we don't need half, we need something bigger than that. So it should at least be 3. Okay, so if I'm to risk $7, I should get 21. Okay, you see here, 7 times 3, that is 21. Instead of risking $100 for $7, you know, someone will do this and say, that's my stop loss, and this is my take profit. I think you know those people. They risk little, they risk much for little. We all used to be like that. We all used to be like that as we had just started looking at the market, but now we are looking at something bigger. So who can tell me why I'm putting my take profit down there? It's because of this point of interest here. And let me tell you what is funny. Ekintu kiri funny kiri bwe kiti. You see what? That's why people, I tell you, muyige mweyigirize okutrading, or you learn from people that know what they do. Don't learn from people that teach you what is already being taught. Ebyo bigambo byange eyo tufeeyo. So kiki kye ndaba wano ndaba we had a buy. So we are going to have something like this. Okay, these cells. Okay, these cells. You see these cells. So this is the point of interest I'm looking at. And back then, when we had just started talking about this, we discussed and said that when you see such a drop, you look for buys, right? Yes. But the people you're trading against, they are smarter than you are. Yes, this is what we looked at. But in actual sense, this is what is going to happen. Okay, in actual sense, we are not going to drop to rally to take these highs yet. We are going to have that continuous lower lows and lower highs. And if we borrow support and resistance lines from our brothers, we can see that we are going to have something like, let me just draw something like this, okay, along the way as we drop. This pattern has happened so many times. This is not the first time, not the second, neither will it be the last time. Okay, so let's look at, has it happened in the past? Okay, not this one. I want to show you where it happened. And we get a picture. Okay, this would be a good example here. This would be a very good example. So let's take this example here. Let's take this example. So you see what price is doing. Price is giving us the lower lows and the lower highs. Okay, so some people will be like, we have liquidity, and according to what we discussed here, it would rally and take all of these highs. But instead, do you see what it did? It proceeded. Okay, going down was its first priority. So that's the same thing we should expect in this zone. In this zone, what is happening at the Nini? Okay, this is exactly what we should be waiting for. Okay, this drop. Okay, it comes down like that. So remember, if we are looking at point of interest, we have point of interest here. Okay, so if it's long term, we would look at this area as our first point of interest. Well, if you want to take this one, it's up to you, but I wouldn't try taking that. And this is the same thing I was telling my boys on, was it Friday, Saturday night? Okay, we don't get ourselves involved in what happened in 1950s before we were born. Okay, so tusuubire kino okubeerawo as soon as the market opens. We already have that cell structure up here. So now what is happening is that we have the big boys watching price form this pattern. Okay, it's like you're watching a child play. You know they're going to hurt themselves, but you let them play because you know at the end of the day they will hurt themselves and learn a lesson. Okay, so I would say the big players are watching price do this because you and I, we don't have the money to push a candle from here to here. They have the money to do so. Okay, so if you're looking at a retracement, I would prefer you look for retracement below this low here. Kubanga, we are going to have a retracement underneath. Okay, below that low, below here. Okay, so how many minutes do we have? Something like 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes for the market to open. Okay, unless we have a holiday. You know, I don't look at the news that much. We have CFTC, CFTC, whatever, commitments. Doesn't concern me. What concerns me is price going where I want it to go. Okay, so what you do as soon as the market opens, do not execute because spreads are too high. Okay, we have plenty of opportunities in the market. We have plenty of opportunities in the market. So if you start chasing price, you know, chasing price is one of signs that you have failed completely to control your greed. Okay, so trade your plan and plan your trade. How are we? We are going to look for sales. And remember what I told you when we had just started live streaming on YouTube and TikTok. I said we are consolidating on higher time frame. One of the things that you should do as a trader, you have to identify when the market is trending and when the market is consolidating. This saves you a lot of pressure, saves you a lot of wrong analysis, saves you a lot of stuff. That's why sometimes I'm going to execute and I say price is going up from here and we go up. Then someone will ask me, but how did you know? You are very good at this. No, it's not that I'm very good at this, but I have taken my time to not go against the market. I've also taken my time to learn and know that I am supposed to do this at this specific time. I am not supposed to do this at this and this particular time. Okay. So as we wait for price to open, you see what I have here, the structure that I have now. We have two things that might happen here. One, it is to have this slow market. Okay. It goes down very slowly, but it does not mean that we shall keep having lower lows until price reaches a destination. Okay. Remember, the market is weak or price is consolidating. And when price is consolidating, you are not going to have aggressive candles like on 1 hour, 4 hour time frame. Let me show you. I want you to look at this consolidation. Okay. To me, this is consolidation. Now, this was a trending market. You see from here to here. Okay. We had traded once at each price level, once or twice. But if you look at such an area, we've been over consolidating in this area. Now, let me show you something. If price, and even if price was to, maybe drop, okay, then go back up and do whatsoever, I want you to look at this area has a lot of volume, or this area would have a lot of volume, because look at how price has been. If this is our forecast, I want to look at how price has been dancing in this area. To you, you might look at it and be like, but it's more than 1,000 pips. Yet, yes, it is. But we are looking at the trending market. Okay, when we have such a strong move up, they might be tiny and smaller candles, but it knows where it's going. Okay, price knows I am going up, and nothing will stop me. Okay, so if you look at this area, for example, price only traded here once and it went up. It never came back. Okay, so from maybe this level to this other area here, I think it had spent like months. Okay, because this was August 15th, then this is October. Okay, so imagine 2 months of price pushing higher, slow but sure. But now if you look at this area, we are over. So that's why I'm saying that we are consolidating. Okay, that's why I'm saying that we are consolidating on a higher time frame. But that does not mean that we're not going to go up. No, we're going to push price higher, because gold is gold is still buying. Okay, but if we consolidate for a month or two, that's okay. That's okay. We don't decide for the market. So your job is identify strong, weak, and consolidating markets. You're good to go. But the problem is, if you buy in a downtrend, you will be crushed. If you sell in an uptrend, still you will be crushed by the market, not by me. Okay. So since we do not have a lot of money to move the market on such a higher time frame or such a candle, we come back to what we are used to. Okay. So risk to reward, you risk $4 for 20 something. You risk $1 for 3, not 3 for 1. Okay, you risk. That's how you grow. That's how you grow. You grow through taking risks in the market, and not just any risk. Okay? Because kano kazanyo ka bwongo, this is a psychological game. It's psychology being applied on the charts. If you have issues with being patient, issues with you have to control your emotions. Emotions zo wezibeera waggulu n'olaba baayi wano nekkirira n'oyingira sell. You know, such people, you get punished. Okay, and I don't want to see you being punished by the market. So we shall be having only one live trading signal on YouTube per day. And that's if we get time. But midnight, yes, we shall always be here midnight, because that's the only time I have. During the day, I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at Kitu Kidogo. So I only have time when the markets are closed. Okay? Only have time when the markets are closed for analysis. So we're going to be here for 1.5 hours until Sawa Manana. Oh, that is 2 a.m. Ugandan local time. And if you look here, it's 57 minutes past midnight. And we just have 2 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So do we agree? Once price opens, we look for sells below this low here. Then you can look for your opportunities to push price up. They have traded in the FVG. They have taken liquidity. Doesn't matter. Okay. But what matters is you wait for price to do what it does best. Then you look for areas or ways of executing. Okay. Yes. So nze mbeera ntunuulira gold yokka. I only look at gold. Okay. I only look at gold. I don't look at any other thing, because gold is volatile and eyanguwa okutuuka mu areas of interest zembeera nazo. Okay. So if I'm interested in this area, it will take gold like 2 to 3 hours okutuuka wano than AUDJPY. It would even take AUDJPY a week okutuuka wano. You go and look at that pair. It's so boring. Eh? Mm-hmm. AUDJPY moves for, I think, 10 pips in a day. Mm-hmm. And when it moves for 10 pips, so because gold is volatile, it generates volume and takes it immediately. Terina budde, gold terina budde bwa kulinda. Naye osanga AUDJPY erina volume wa weeks 2 emulinda for 2 weeks. AUDJPY can consolidate here for 2 weeks, yet it has something up there and below here. Because remember we are stuck between this high and this low. So those are points of interest. It's 1 o'clock. Let's see what the market does. Okay, katulabe chichi market chegenda okukola at the open. Monday. I love Mondays to Friday. Weekends are boring. Ooh, wow, that's a big one. That's a big disappointment. Wow. That's a huge one. Trust me, I didn't see that coming. That is something I did not see coming. But okay, that's a big one though. MetaTrader has not opened. Wow. For the first time, I'm looking at myself. Do the other brokers also have this same thing? These other ones are not open. But I think they will have the same, because if it has gone up, then that means they're also going to have the same move. But you see, Owanda is not open, and the other ones, and my MetaTrader broker is not opened also, because I have my trades up here. I have my small trades up there. So if it opens and hits my stop loss, then that would be a disappointment, because imagine holding trades over the weekend and then they kick you out. This is something I did not expect. I didn't see this coming. Trust me, this one I did not see it coming. I did not see that one come. What? So why did I hold over the weekend? Because my broker is not yet open, but believe me, my broker will have a huge gap. If that's exactly what we have there, my broker will have a huge gap. And that is something I didn't see happening, really. Wow. So that means buyers are going to have buyers will, because let me show you what I'm looking at here. Let's go to 1 hour time frame, which is a bit visible. Kankulage chendi kulaba wano. I am looking at you see this drop. We get a drop, we consolidate a little, then we continue dropping, okay? Something like this. Okay, sell, consolidate, then another sell. Then we buy later in the future. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, but now if price decides to buy from here, that would be good, but kiba kitegeeza nti strategy has not been respected, or setup has not been respected. And when the setup is not respected, you need to be worried for your Kamani. Like I am worried now about my Kamani. My broker has not yet opened. I don't know what exactly is happening. Because I normally put my stop loss at break even. That's the problem with consolidating these things that keep going down in lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. They trap you there, then they... Has Light Finance opened? I'm not seeing my charts move of Light Finance. Oh, it has now started. Yes, we have that gap on Light Finance now. It has opened at 6 minutes. Okay, but the good news is that let's wait for that retracement back down here. Okay, so let's say, for example, we look for that retracement back up there. Okay. See Wabi. But this is so disappointing. No. I'm still in and disappointed. This is... So should I say that this area is really invalid? What's so big here? This whole area is invalid. Tugambe nti baagala kukola kino batuwe low bakirire wansi. Anyway, let's keep watching, but this I did not see that come. I did not see that happen. I did not see that. Is my audio okay? What? This is so bad. Naye katulinde bwetufuna ka retracement wano. However, we've traded above this small high, so if we get a small retracement here, okay, then we should wait for price to give us. This is so bad. Trust me. This is so bad. Imagine holding, the whole weekend, and you're extremely counting your bank account, and you say, do they say counting your chicks before they hatch? And you're looking at some money, and when the broker opens, they have the commission, and you look at, they cut the commission, price comes back. Okay, so let's wait. So this is what we're going to do. Let's take one there. Katutwalemu tugambe nze ngenda kuyingira awo. Okay. So let's say we execute there. Why isn't it opening? It's open somewhere else. Watch the endaga execution. It's not showing me the trade. Okay. So I'm going to execute up there. And I will take this high as my entry. Now you're doing what you're supposed to do. You. There is that man that was here saying that, abusing me, that I'm what? You're supposed to people don't know that kazanyo ka bwongo. So this is a mind game. Kazanyo ka bwongo. Okay, so let's wait for that tiny retracement there. Price gives us small sell. I'm not going to close. They should either hit my stop loss or take profit. Not just closing because I can't close in small profits after holding for the weekend. And again, why should it go up? Where did I go wrong? That means my analysis on lower time frame was wrong. However much we are consolidating, we have the lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. Okay. Why isn't this thing opening? Oh, so it has now opened there. This is not a real account. It's a paper trading. It's paper. It's like demo account for trading view. I don't use MentoredTrader for the computer. I use MentoredTrader on the phone. But for demonstration, we use what is available. Doesn't matter. So tulimu consolidation also, as you can see, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, blah, 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 like that. Okay, we take the lows, we take the highs. This open has made me not like it. But katubere sells, then wetuba tuyingira buys tuwa buying speed onyonyonyonyo. Oh, we are going to enter that big consolidation phase. I don't think we are going to leave this price level now. Okay, and I want you to listen to me. Okay, mbagaliza birungi byerere, sibagalako kashiringi kamwe, nze njagala babulira mazima. If I look at this area, we are still here for long. Tukyali wano mpaka nga August is too far. Tuli mu May, twakatandika May. So let's take May, June. Let's take May and June. When did we start? We started in Feb. We started in February to consolidate. Wow. And this is May. So how many months? 2 months. Let's give it 2 more months. Trust me, because what is coming, Chendava, this might be a long-term high, but it won't be the high of the year. That ment of yours should not deceive you that this will be the high of the year. Okay, no. It is a high like any other high, but we shall still trade through that high. But wano tuchaliwo nyo. Let me use that language. We are still going to see the market go down. It annoys you. It goes up. It annoys you. Goes up. It annoys you. So now see what we have here. We have our brothers of support and resistance trend line that are looking at the market in this way. Okay. Do you know what they are forecasting? They are looking at price coming down to take this low. And do you think they're right? Probably. Because if we are still here for long, then that means we are 100% sure that this low might be or will be taken, this low here. That one I'm 100% sure. I'm looking at this low here. Okay? Because the phase we have just entered, tugenda mu mwezi gwa mukaaga, just in few weeks from now, tugenda kuyingira mwezi gwa mukaaga. Okay? So unless we get something like this, but trust me, I see price taking this low here. I see price taking that low. Then we go up. Then twambuke mu bitiibwa. twambuke mu bitiibwa. Mwabangamba market egenda kugenda mu bitiibwa. Okay, so then twambuke mu bitiibwa nnyo mu bitiibwa. So that's what we should be expecting. It's respecting 1 hour. What do you mean? Mr. Uganda 1989. You were born in 1989? Me, I was born if I'm 21 years old. That means I was born in 2015, 2005. Yes, I was born in 2005. I'm the youngest trader in Uganda, by the way. The youngest. I'm just 21. But if you're 21, okay. So now, okay, to the more consolidation. You see that? You hear that? We are consolidating. Even after price has decided to give us this, we should see consolidation all over. Then it cannot give us those strong candles going up, no, because it's in consolidation. There's this consolidation phase. Not 21 years of trading, 21 years old. I was born in 2005. If I'm 2005, April 30th, 2005. I'm so proud to be the youngest. Oh, we have NFP this week. Okay, no problem. Let me have that schedule on YouTube, because it also I also remember when I see that. Let's schedule that. Is it schedule? Schedule. We have both the English and the British, the American and the British English. Okay, so mine is schedule. Schedule sounds like often to me, and most people say often, 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 often. So let's say NFP, NFP. Let's just put a hash there. Yes, hash NFP. NFP. Non-farm payrolls. Okay, so I'm going to scheduling. What is scheduling in Uganda? Banyambe. Banyambeko? Scheduling or scheduling in Uganda. In Runyankole, it is okutebekanisa. Okutetenkanya. I hope so, because okutetenkanya and okutebekanisa is almost the same meaning. Okay, so Friday is going to be, Friday will be when? Friday will be 7th, 8th. Okay, at 1500 hours. That's going to be 3 p.m. 1500 hours. That will be 3 p.m. Uganda local time. Chiwede. So for YouTube, we have that put up on the schedule or schedule. Okay, very good. Very good. Preparation planning. Yes. Kutetenkanya. April 30th was yesterday. Yes, that was my birthday, and I enjoyed the birthday like you all do. My voice seems to be of an old mosaic. No, I take a lot of mayuni sirya bintu bisiike. Ndya mayuni ne ndya muwogo, michungwa ne ndya gonja. I'm not 80 years old. I'm just 21. Very young. There is this Japanese man that has been trading for 20 something years. He's 80. Who saw him on TikTok? The man is too old, and he's made a lot of money in the market, by the way. He's over 80. He's still trading. He's very good. And he's made millions of dollars. Trading geek. Oh. You've seen that Japanese man. I normally move on TikTok, scrolling up and down. Then I see traders, and he also came among the traders. I think it's the Bazungu that profiled him. It's the whites that profiled him. The man is so confident in what he's doing, and I said, wow, but I don't want to reach that age while still looking at MentoredTrader. That's why I have, if I'm 21, I have some like 60 more years ahead. Yes. You have to inquire from one of my mentees. How come I don't showcase? I don't have what to showcase. I only have charts. I can only ekyabugaga kye nnyina mu bulamu MentoredTrader execution. That's the only thing I can show the public on the internet. But if I also ever buy a car, I will show it to you definitely. I will have to show you and motivate you and tell you, yes, I bought a car. Be motivated. But for now, all I can show you are the charts because that's what I have. This one is what I have. When I buy the car, I will come here and say, my people, thank you for praying for me. My stop loss was not hit. But I hate cars. I hate cars, really. I love businesses. I love investing. I love investing because businesses grow, but a car will need maintenance. And if I was to buy a car, I wouldn't buy an expensive one. A VTs is enough for me. VTs is, yes, these small ones. Oh, someone calls herself my daughter on TikTok. Who is that one? Let her come and you never know. Who is that one? Sigenda kumuyombesa, but I just want to know her. I want to know her. I want you tell her to come and join the live. I love people. I love making friends. I love making friends. I love meeting new people. Mm. So we see gold is really trying to push itself higher against us, but that's not the problem. We must get at least a trade here today. I don't know what's so important about this area here. Not only this area, but I'm looking at, yes, this was a very strong area over the weekend last week. This was strong and aggressively strongest, but it's the business is done. Hmm? The business up here is done. You know, when your business is done or when the mission is accomplished, why should you stay up here doing what? Hmm? So the business, for me, the business, to me, the business is done there. Okay, but you should know that not every day is a good day, but at least we should have a trade. Tugenda kuva wano nga tumaze kufuna at least opportunity. But due to the fact that tulimu consolidation, it's okay, we shall get something. Because according to what we look at, this was a good entry, and this one, and also this area here, okay, and this one that we saw last week. Okay, so all these are our entries. Remember, buy the low, sell the high. Buy the low and sell the high. Mhm. So people of indicators want to take us over. The people of overbought and oversold. No, we won't let them take over. We won't let them take over. I used to be a very big fan of overbought and oversold. But what the market did to me, I will never forget. Okay, price buying here. We cannot be wrong here and be wrong here at the same time. Can't be wrong here and wrong here at the same time. Government, where are you? Government, where are you? Ejje tuyambe ku goldi eyagala kututa kutugwira ekirombe kyagala kungwira. The government should come and help us to stop the chirombe from falling. Yes, the government should come and intervene. I watched a video. One of our gold traders was live trading and he was begging the market, please don't go there. Please don't go there. So I see myself trying to do the same thing, but we shall stick to the plan. The other one was hammering the charts. People are creative on social media. Okay, plan your trade and trade your plan. You have witnessed, I've also seen that comment, Mr. Womukuyo Ali. Okay, I don't want to read your name in Okay, I'm sorry if I don't want to misinterpret your name or misspell your name. It's really bad to misspell someone's name. But Mr. Ali, we are all chosen. If you find yourself on planet Earth, you are chosen by God or the Creator. Okay? Hey, you're calling that man. That man is our superior. He should not come here. The man you have tagged, Mr. Daly, he is our superior. We should not call him here. This is for. Hey, he's the one that hosted us on TikTok. Oh, yes. How is he doing? Greetings to him if he's there. Oh, I love him back. You see, for me in the trading space, I don't hate anyone or I don't dislike anyone. Okay, reason being, nebwe mbasi kwagala, that won't stop my stop loss from being hit. Okay, I might dislike you, I might hate you, I might have this malice mindset towards you, but it won't stop my stop loss from being hit. Also, number two, I will not take all the money in the market. Nebwoba or extremely profitable. The trading space is like an ocean. It's like the Indian Ocean. Just like His Excellency, the President of Uganda, said that the Indian Ocean belongs to Ugandans as well. Okay? So, Lake Victoria or the water, you go to fetch water, nojuza akadomola, you go, and more water will still flow. Ne bw'ogateega ne bw'ogamba nze ngenda kuleeta ekisenge nkizimbe mu mazzi gabeere gange, still tokusobola kugamalawo. So the same thing applies to forex trading. What you need to do, stop hating on people, stop disliking people. You cannot finish all the money in the market. You will come, you take 10 pips, the other one takes 100 pips, you all go home rejoicing. You normally see people having battles. Hey, the other one is trading demo, but I admitted on the live, I said, me, I trade demo. I trade demo. I trade the demo account. As long as that will make people feel happy and comfortable, speak it. But we are all here to make money. We shall die and the market will remain moving up and down. Our great-grandchildren will also come and trade. So, don't hate on people. Don't feel bad. Okay? Don't feel bad. All you have to do, trade what you can. Let MentoredTrader also take what he can. Let this one take what he can. At the end of the day, we have to change our homes. Olina kuzimba kalina ewamwe ku kyalo. And for me, my goal is to change my village. At least at my village, kubeereko omuntu alina kalina. Naye olaba abavubuka, oyo simwagala, oyo scammer, oyo, and you wonder. All that for what? All that for what? Our brothers, they have a lot of time to know So let's admit, Mbozi aside, let's admit that we are going to lose this one and we lost the first one. So let's admit that this one is going up. Let's admit that this one is going up, which is too annoying, but we shall get an entry here today. Okay, 1 minute, you have relative equal highs. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you have on 1 minute. On 1 minute, you have relative equal highs. Where exactly? We'll have a special candle. Okay. That is an institutional candle. You know, for me, when I had just started, you know, those YouTube. Okay, here. Very good. It becomes special and institutional candle when we have an institutional level there. Let's admit we can't lose here. We got few pips from here. How many of them? Just traded below this small point of interest, which is not satisfying. Eh? This small low is not satisfying. I want this one. This is the one I wanted, but since it has gone up, well and good. Because that's, let's say, risk to reward ziba maker. Zibera 1, 2, no. 3 are enough. $3 for one. I mean, yes. Risking 1 for 3 is okay. So let's admit we have been mistreated today. Ooh. Let's admit we have been mistreated today. And if you look at the candles that are giving us headache, they are very small but very stubborn. Bukando were 1 minute, 5 minutes. Naye buli what? Buli gumite. Yes. Bukando buli gumite nnyo. When shall we meet at Papa Mambo? Oh, someone invited me at Papa. When? Papa Mambo. Papa Mambo. Papa Mambo. Papa Mambo. Which one was that one? I remember someone had talked of Papa Mambo. Someone had talked of Nansana conference. Papa Mambo. Where was Papa Mambo? Remind me again, but I don't think I was there because I've never been in any trading competition or any trading conference. Remind me again, please, where Papa Mambo is, but I've heard of Papa Mambo. I've heard of Papa Mambo and I've been invited there, but I don't remember where. It's not Kampala Boulevard. Where is this TV station found? Where they sell electronics? This TV BTM. BTM is found at Boulevard, Kampala Road. And there is that Thoban Center. Now, Papa Mambo is not Thoban Center. I was invited there and I didn't attend. I am shy. I am very Nina Nsonyi. But I normally attend those things, but mbera mu crowd. Mbera mu crowd, I sit, I watch people teaching Forex. I also take notes, but I don't ask questions. I go there, I attend the sessions, I say, okay. Because if you give me a microphone before people, I will have nothing to say. So when our brothers used to have the conferences, live conferences, NFP, CPI, I used to go there and sit and also watch. That is if I'm in Kampala, and they happen to be there when I'm in Kampala. Okay, what do we have? Should we expect another drop there? Let's hold, but now let's wait. But now I hate seeing price coming back to my entry. To be honest with you, this is something I hate. I want it to either go up, kick me out, or go my way. But this thing of down, blue, red, we are not trading support and resistance. I want to execute. You go down, or you go up. Yes, support and resistance. No, retest. New traders. Who has ever traded support and resistance, or not support and resistance? Who has ever traded and then consolidates around your entry? You let me say, for example, you sold there. Price gives you comes red, then blue, then red, then blue, red. This is what currency pairs do, and that's why I hate those things, and I cannot go back to those things, no matter what. Currency pairs, I cannot. You are in profits, the next few minutes you are in losses. Why? Because the candles are long for nothing, or they seem to be volatile for nothing. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. You wait for like 3 hours. But you people, we suffered with trading as we had just started. We suffered with trading. We lost weight. We almost went mad. Went or ran mad, yes. We almost ran mad. Then they find you speaking to yourself. It will buy, it will buy, it will sell. You are walking, but all you're imagining are candlesticks. If you find yourself in that situation, yes. If you survive that stage, then comes another stage, the stage of having the skill, but you don't have the capital. You can see it all happen, but you don't have the capital. And when you had the capital, you blew it all. That's why they say Katonda takuwa byonna. Akuwa magezi n'agaana kuwa capital. N'akuwa capital n'agaana kukuwa magezi ga trade. He balances the boat. He balances the boat. He gives you amagezi n'agaana kukuwa capital. N'akuwa capital n'agaana kukuwa magezi. N'akuwa byonna takuwa obudde bwa kulya ssente z'okoze. Ng'abalala bazirya. Abaana bazirya, mukazi n'azirya. You fulfill your children's dreams. Papa Mambo is along Gayaza. Oh, yes. Gayaza road is after Waise as you're heading to Kasangati. Yes, that's true. Oh, I remember that man. He's Trade Hub Uganda Limited. Yes. It's Trade Hub Uganda Limited. Trade Hub Uganda, just. Yes. He's the one that invited me there. I remember. But I was not there. I was not there. Did I send someone? Did I do the live video? I think I did the live video. And I did that live video. I don't remember where I was, but because I don't love disappointing people, I had to hold the session. I don't even remember where I was. So, as I told you, let's admit that we have lost this one. This is a sacrifice. 2 losses are enough. But consider this as a loss, though. This was a mere forecast, so we have not traded. We have not lost, right? We have not lost. So let's fulfill today's. Let's fulfill this. But now we're supposed to execute. Where should we execute here? This was our execution area, the first one. What we wanted to do is we fulfill that our stop loss has been hit. Then we wait for the second opportunity. We look for other opportunities. Okay. So this is. One thing I won't forget, I was once in your... those boys that were in Telegram, they were really bad boys. They were bad boys. They were bad boys, to be honest with you. And you remember I deleted all the groups because of chaos. Now, if someone laughs at you, don't feel bad. If someone laughs at your entry, don't feel bad. You shared your work and they laughed. No, don't feel bad when someone laughs at you. When someone laughs at you, that should motivate you. That means you're being recognized. Okay? Olmanyi bw'okola ekintu omuntu n'aseka n'agamba haha ekyo kibi. That means they have given your work time and they have seen that it's bad. Okukuba kuba kikennenyeza. Okay? What time frame are we in? I'm on a 5 minutes time frame. I'm on a 5 minutes time frame. And I'm looking at this low from this level. Okay, I'm looking at this low from, and this was our first entry. We got few pips. I'm looking at a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio because that's what I promised people. 3-to-1, not 2-to-1, not 1-to-1. Risk to reward 3-to-1. So I'm risking $1 for $3, $10 for 30, 100 for 300, 1,000 for 3,000. 3-to-1. Okay. So I will just put this tiny thing here and we wait. Yes. And that's why I'm telling you, don't laugh at people don't hate people that laugh at your work. They motivate you, they push you to become a better version of yourself, okay? And don't look at people's work either. Okay, don't look at someone and you laugh, you say, ha ha ha, he's selling while the price is buying. No, don't do that. You don't laugh at people. You don't backbite people. You just have to encourage them to also be better like you are. But even after someone laughs at you, don't mind. You are not a market maker. Don't give people time where they laugh or what. It's only a fool that will laugh at his fellow man for doing wrong. Instead of correcting him, you laugh. So let's fulfill our duty. Let's lose this trade because I don't see any future in this current. I don't at all. All I see is price wanting to give us a sell there, but ekyali mu kulowooza. Should I go down? Should I not? Should I go down? Should I stay up? But if it went down, this would be a very wonderful trade. This would be a very wonderful one. Because if it goes up, it's going to have a very funny pattern. The funny pattern, an ugly. Who has ever seen an ugly chart pattern on these charts here? I've witnessed so many funny patterns on the chart. And very ugly, not funny, but ugly patterns. You look at a pattern and it's very ugly. But that was money. Money was there. There are so many ugly charts. So I'm risking $6 for how much? I'm risking $6 for 23. Does that make sense? It's a 3-to-1. 6 times 2, that's 12. 12 times, this is 3-to-4. Because 12 times 2, that is 24. So this is, it's $7. It's 7. That's it. That's the math. If you want to succeed in trading, do your analysis and have a proper risk management and a proper risk to reward. Don't just enter because you want to make landlord's money and you go. That landlord can wait, but money wasted cannot wait. Okay, you want to pay your landlord, so you want to flip. Don't remind me of myself so many years ago. Nali nina amabanja g'abantu. So I came to the market and started revenge trading to pay. In 3 trades, I made the money enough to pay the debts. But again, I looked at myself. Now I withdraw, pay the debts. What am I going to eat? Let me go back in full margin. Imagine you have withdrawn the money has come on your account. It has taken 3 days to reach your account. Then you say, you know what, let me redeposit and flip again. After depositing the money, one trade took everything. The money has reached my bank account. Instead of paying abantu abambanja, God will make a way I get capital. I still redeposit the money in the market to gamble and multiply, because bwe baba bambanja $2 million, for example, olaba nsobodde okukola $2 million, kakati kitegeeza nsobola nange okukola nyingi zimbeeremu. I lost everything. So there is that stage, gy'obeerako mu trade and you wonder if someone is... That's why I told you last time, if I believed in witchcraft, I would think that someone, was bewitching. But it's not witchcraft, just greed, emotions, not knowing what to do. So all those things are part of the journey. Waliwo w'otuuka nga waliwo ekintu kikuliko kikufuga, kikugamba go full margin, and you say yes my lord, I will go full margin. You go full margin. Don't use a stop loss, and you say yes my lord, I will not use stop loss. So kyenjagala okukakasa n'okugamba, it's that people lose money in trading and people make money. But the people that make money, waliwo ekintu kye bakola that the people that lose money don't do. The people that lose money, they don't lose money because they don't know what to do. Number one, fear. Number two, greed. Okay, mululu nogamba omanyi njagala miliyoni 10, MentoredTrader namulabye avuga vitiz, nange vitiz ky'emmotoka ya kiroto kyange njagala. Nogenda n'otunda ettaka n'ojja mu forex, nawe n'oyagala okole ki? Ogule vitiz. Tomanyi oba na vitiz yange nagijjawa? Boom. Wakutunza ettaka ne bakukuba. I think people that have successfully made it in trading tebalina mutima gwa mubiri, balina mutima gwa waya, sina gwa kyuma, because a metal cannot bend. Naye waya esobola kubendinga. Golaba muntu nga ali successful in trading, like real success, not affiliate, not mentorship, not signals, like success, real success. Oyo muntu bwakuyita wano yita eri. Because people go through a lot to make money in trading. Real traders, I'm talking about real traders, people that know what to do. Bw'omulaba ayita wano, because those people have nothing to lose, they have seen it all. Va ku muntu nga azanyisa sente. You know, money is something people don't play with or joke with. So bw'osanga omuntu nga agamba kama mbaya ni mbaya, leka sente zife, oyo muntu aba yevaako. So you respect those people. Bw'omulaba kuba salute, mugambe yes sir. Trading can torture you. Trading can make you feel like trading can really make you be wild. Obeera na mutima gwa nsolo. Because you've had heart attacks, you've had all heart diseases. Last time I told you, for me, whenever I executed a trade, I could close the computer and I go. I start praying. I joined so many religions thinking that if the God of this religion has not answered me in trading, let me try the God of that religion. And you see me changing the religions. Today you find me dressed like a person from this religion. The next day you find me dressing in another way. Then you say, hey, maybe he changed. Then you find me dressed in another way. All that because of trading. God, if you are there, please listen to me. I want to be profitable. I want to be successful. And God is watching you like this. Agamba tonaba kubeera ready kubeera profitable kubanga olina abatrader b'oyogerako bubi. Tonaba kubeera ready kubeera successful kubanga okyalina mutima gwa mululu. When you buy, the market goes against you, you close and you start selling, then you lose twice. The day you'll find yourself confused, you buy and sell at a go. Omanye nti gwe otuuse ku stage be confused. The market can humble you. The market can humble you. N'otandika kukola bintu nga omuntu ataasoma. You buy, it sells. You sell, it buys. You become stuck in the middle. Now you say, you know what, let me buy and sell at a go. That's confusion. Naye mukikola mutya okufuna entry nungi? Mukikola mutya okubeera mulungi, okubeera ku side ennungi eya market? And no one does the right thing, is willing to share it with people. Why? Some people, naturally they are born mean, oba bamululu, tebagala kugaba. Some other people have been through a lot, so they don't want to know. They also want you to go through the same hell they went through. Nayita mu muliro nga sambadde engato ne banjokya amagulu, naawe yitamu. And bambi, most people forget that omutima Katonda gwakuwadde omugumu, buli omu si gwe gwalina. But most people would, but we are created differently. That's why Katonda yatonda enkoko, n'atonda embaata, n'atonda ente, embuzi, you get? Different species. Enkoko tesobola kukola ekintu embuzi kyekola. Okay? So if I am weak and you are strong in this trading field and you refuse to help me, then it's not good. So tuyambagane, tubeerewo for one another. Because trust me, you found trading on planet Earth, you should leave it on planet Earth. Your ghost will not trade. Your spirit in heaven will not be trading. Even when you go to hell, but I don't wish people to go to hell. So even when you are in heaven, enjoying life there, you will not have MentoredTrader, you will not have... so you help one another. Because munange, you never know. Nayo n'olaba abavubuka, oyo scammer, oyo mufere mubi, oyo. Like, what do you gain from that? What do you gain from... Omanyi, some of us will be coming close to you and we make you our friends. I'm talking about those people that abuse. Now here you look at, because they say birds of the same feathers flock together. Oh, let me use this simple song. There is a woman that was called Betty Impologoma. I don't know if she's still singing, but she was singing around 2004, 2005. She was a gospel musician. And she had a song that said, Mbolira goyita naye nkubulire empisa zo. Now you are abusing people on TikTok. Now you want me to come and take a photo with you because people will start thinking that I'm also abusing. Nange mbeera mu kuvuma abantu kubanga nina omuvumi akwatidde ba trader ekikopo ky'okuvuma abantu. Recently, there is a young man that it's just that he blocked me. He posted a mentor that this one stole people's $100 million, and he posted his audio conversation. I typed and told the man, why are you doing this? Can't you resolve this issue without posting people's phone calls? Then he comes and abuses you, Yasama. Then he blocks you. This industry will be good, but ejjudde bantu batalina bya kukola. Trading yabalema kati bavuma bantu. You find one person, ye yamanyi buli scammer wa trading mu Kampala. It doesn't work like that. Let's be one people. Katubeere muntu omu. We are all Ugandans. We are all Africans. We are all human beings. Our enemy is poverty. Tulina omulabo omwo bwavu. If someone is making little money from the mentorship and signals to take care of himself, then let them do that. One day they will stop doing that. Me, I told you last time, I became a fake witch doctor because of forex trading. I started deceiving people that I can bring back the husbands that left, widows, not widows, the people that divorced. Nze nsobola kuleeta musajja wo yagenda dda n'awasa, nsobola kumuleeta. Leeta embuzi ompe ne ssente. Just bulimba. Then n'oleeta embuzi ngiteeka mabega w'ennyumba. Nenkwata amatoffaali nenganyiga nengagattamu inner. Who knows inner? Then nengamba ogwo musaayi gwa mbuzi. And then tomorrow embuzi gy'ompadde ngitwala mu katale nengitunda nenfunayo forex capital. Ate nayo bagenda mukuba. I used to do that. Nze Tanzania kuleeta ddagala ly'abajjajja. Embuzi emu mitwalo 20, 30, 14 oziteeka mu forex ne bazikuba zonna. So no one ali mu katale yeeyiya can make money. Teri muntu ali mu kufera abantu asobola kukola sente za mugaso. Okay, so omuleka nakola scam ye. Just not ezigenda kumugasa kumuyamba, but don't overpost people's pictures. Sometimes when we're having these trades also, we should also tulina kwogera ku bulamu bwa bulijjo also. Yadde some of you munsinga ku myaka naye life experience nange mbasingako katono. So fena twogerezeganya ne tugamba omanyi tukyali bavubuka bato, tuleke kweyuzaayuza, twezimbe. If this industry tebaddeemu katemba drama, I would be popular also. I would be chilling with the big boys, big traders of Kampala. I would be inviting them to Mbarara. We sit somewhere, I borrow a goat, ne tuyokya embuzi, ne tulya, ne tusanyuka. Naye ogenda kulaba kati nze nkiringe noono ali mu kuvuma abantu. Ngamba beera eyo, nze mbeere wano. So let's be one person. We have one goal to make home better. Bw'ozimba kalina ewaka ewuwo ewammwe mu kyalo nga tebaddeeyo, nze nkusanyukira. Nze sobola kubeera na mutima mu bintu. You have made it. No, because mbamanyi if you have made it, then I will also make it. Ekirala, we have to know if your neighbor is profitable and you're not, ate tonyiiga. Bwegamba nange obudde bwange obw'okwaka weebuli bujja kujja. Obudde bwange bugenda kujja. So back to the charts. I see we have, is it a 2-to-1? Naba tulina 2-to-1. And one of the things I hate seeing, well, you see, more consolidating market, when the market is consolidating, tulaba, these short-term lows and highs are being respected. These short-term lows and highs are being respected compared to... that's what happens when the market is consolidating. When it's consolidating, it creates highs, it takes the highs, it creates lows, it takes the lows. So it's just there, like that. Okay. So we should expect maybe why? Because you see, is it panicking? We have this law, which is point of interest. And you know, for me, how I trade, I look at points of interest. So let's say we sold because of this point of interest here. We also have this small one that was created here. So it being that it's a 2-to-1, is it 2-to-1 really? Yes, 2-to-1, $14. That means it's a 2-to-1. So most of you, since we are consolidating, it's not that I am afraid of the market, but since we are in a consolidation, I would advise you to not, well, it's going to go down hundreds of pips. Yes, it's okay. But let's be 2-to-1 is not good, but we've added something to the pocket. Okay, it's better we add something small to our pocket. So what tulaba point of interest on that one has been taken. So that is 2-to-1, so $14 right there. Let's also see how it goes. Bwe yeeyongerayo wansi, well and good. Oba bw'olaba nti for you oligumite, you can hold, you can put your stop loss at break even such that if it tries to come back up, okay, if it comes back there, then you get something small. Okay, but I love seeing a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I risk $1 for $3. But what you have to know is that when the market is not consolidating, these laws will not be respected at all. That's why I've highly sung this beautiful song to you under the chorus. Learn how to identify when the market is consolidating and when it is trending. Because ogenda kubuyinga low, more up, more downtrend, bakukube, okay, ogambe, omusajja yakola live, n'atufera n'atulimba. So you need to first know, is the market consolidating? I take the low, yes or no? Is the market aggressively selling and buying? I hold. But because for me, I've identified consolidation. That's why I've said, let's put it there. Okay, let's put it there. Kubanga tusobola okugamba netakola kyetwagala. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what we do, no, I don't have V8. I don't have V8. I remember sitting in one at a wedding. I was, I love speaking the truth. I don't love deceiving because a good leader must be an example. And if you've given me your ears and eyes, I have no need to deceive you. Sirina motoka, seetaaga motoka. Neetaaga gold okubeera mu direction yange. Well, cars aside, ssaawa ziri 8:16. Should we proceed? Tubeerezeemu? Yes, tubeerezeemu. Why should we close? Let's see. I've not been reading comments of TikTok people and the YouTube people. Last time they brought fire on me, but we don't mind them. I wish I can buy tea for them, for the boys. Yes, you'll buy tea for the boys. Round, ugly button. Okay, I don't remember what that one was for. Young, you have a TV. Oh, that TV station needs a lot of money, my friend. That television station needs a lot of money, and I have not given up on the project. I'm still pushing the project, but James, television station needs a lot of money. If you don't have somebody behind you, nojiguza nk'ente fiire. If you don't have gamba nogu behind you, you sell it like a dead cow. But we shall not sell it. We shall sustain the TV. We shall sustain the TV station. Nze ndi gumite, I'm holding it. Yes. Imagine waking up when setup is on TV. Yes. That TV project came in because of YouTube. YouTube, you see, nze sagala muntu kunvuma nga sirina kye nkukoze. Ate nze bw'onvuma nga nkulaba sibyagala. Because I've not done anything to you. So now if we have the TV, ogenda kubeera waka ovume remote yo, nze ndi eno sikulaba, comments giraba. And the other thing is, before I invest in buying expensive cars, expensive houses, expensive what, I first invest in things that will bring profits. Okay? So let's do this. Let's say, for example, when kola $10 by God's grace mukatale, I go deep in the village. I buy a land with the title. Ya million, bidi million satu. You all know those lands exist in the villages. Nemanya nti eyo ettaka egenda kundeetera sente. Okay? Nobeera awo nina embuzi njitunda naye nina ekizibu. Nojja wano nokola analysis nofuna kasente katono n'omuwaaki sente nokuwa embuzi. Nomanya nina embuzi nina ettaka. Kati embuzi yange bwe njitwala ku ttaka n'eryako, awo mba nsigazizza ki? Mba nsigazizza kusasula agirabirira eyo embuzi. Okay? Nogamba kale. Kati ekifo ky'okusasula ky'okubeera n'ettaka teririiko kintu kye kikola, n'okubeera n'embuzi nti yagenze wa neighbor n'erya ebikoola ne bagikwatirayo oba n'osasulwa omusolo tekikola. So you have the land where your goat can feed from, and you also have the goat. So all you have to do is to pay this man that is taking care of the goat. Okay? So this goat will give birth. By God's grace, the government will want to put the road near you. Then they say, twagala kuteeka oluguudo wano, ono katumusasule sente. Nogamba ettaka lyange naligula $1,000. Nabo bagamba nti kakati tugenda kukuwa $2,200. So you've made $2,200 from the land of $1,000. And remember, your goat, maybe it had given birth like that. So you go in another village, otwala 2,000 ezo n'ogulamu ekifo kirala, embuzi zo zaazadde maybe abaana 2, and you grow like that's how people grow. Bwotyo bw'ogagawala mpola mpola, slow but sure. Yeah? So me, that's what I do. I buy a goat. I don't have so many goats, but when my neighbor is crying of poverty and he has a goat, I come here, look at the chart, give him a money, he gives me the goat, I rush the goat to the village. You understand? So that's how we do things. But if you find I have $1,000 from the market, then I buy what? I buy a iPhone of $3,000. Sikola magoba. Remember, siri kukola magoba. And the problem with life, the problem with okubeera omuvubuka oba ebizibu bye tusanze ffe abavubuka, because I told you I'm 21 years old, it is when this one buys an iPhone 10, I want to buy iPhone 11. I show him that I am class apart. And that is what is keeping most people poor. There is a verse somewhere in the Bible, a verse that says that seek first the kingdom of God and everything shall be added unto you. That verse was not talking about you seeking heaven first. No. The verse was saying, first work for your old age, then you shall enjoy after you are old. First buy a land, you buy a goat, then the money from the goat and the land, you will buy an iPhone. The money from the land and the goat, you will use it to buy an iPhone. You will use it to buy, but you find someone alikulia capital. Tonaba kukola magoba walikulia capital. So they don't eat capital. The link for TVNet is tvnet.ug. tvnet.ug. When you watch it, it's going to be freezing. It's because I took my computer from those people. They were using the computer to do funny things, so I took it away. And since we have not gone on air, let me keep my machines. .ug. I had bought some good machines, nenewola sente, nengula computer y'amaanyi nnyo nno enkomawo nensanga bali kulaba bintu bitalina makulu. Nenjigyayo nenjitereka. So it is tvnet.ug. You just put that. Even when you put that on Google, it's going to take you to the website slowly by slowly. But one day, we shall put it on free to air. One day. Okay? One day like this. And that day is not too far. If gold still respects our strategy, we shall put the TV there. Because all the money that is going in that TV station, it is from trading. It's not money from anywhere else. That's why you have seen it is delaying. It is taking years. It's because the money is from here, not from signals, not from mentorship. Okola $10, enkya ne bakukuba stop loss. Eza UCC ne zibula. Ate nze capital. And me, I don't invest money from my pocket in trading. That is one thing you should avoid if you want to be successful. If you want to be successful, don't sell your properties to invest in forex anti ngenda kuflippinga. No, nedda, bagenda kuzikuba oyavule, obeere na heartbreaks bbiri. Ekisooka, sente zibadde zigenda kukola kintu kya mugaso ne bazikubayo. Obugaga bwa forex trading tebabukaka. You cannot force obugaga bwa forex oba obugaga bwa trading in general. You cannot. Trading is not that beautiful girl you are telling, if you don't marry me, I will marry your best friend. No. Trading does its things at its pace. You sell, it buys, you will not take it anywhere. So bw'otandika kugamba, all the mistakes you're doing now, I did all those mistakes. And I normally see people on TikTok here, our traders, do the same mistakes. Flip or you go home. Remember, this is money you're playing with. It's not demo. Unlike me here, there are no emotions here. Okay? There are no emotions. I'm not being greedy. But when it's that real account, you've deposited 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and you are flipping, you are making, oh my brother, you're killing your future. You're going to get a good move, yes, you make money, but how about tomorrow? Because me, I sat down, okay, I told my spirit, now we have tried to do so many jobs and we have failed. Since we have failed, now Forex is the only way out. Since Forex is the only way out, what's the way forward? And my spirit told me, katubeere bakakkamu, katunoonye strategy egenda kutukolera. What strategy is that? Strategy number 1, let's not be greedy. Let's not be emotional. Number 2, let's admit that 2 trades are enough per day. If you lose twice, that means you have been wrong for 2 times. If you lose the 3rd time, the 4th time, the 5th time, you are going to blow. And remember, this is money. Most of you might have the money in your home, but some of us, we are from areas like Nyabushozi, our village is there, where there are no rich people. Okay, so okubeera omwana w'omuloodi, maybe obugaga mwabujawala. So sooka omanye ennaku yo, weetegeere, omanye nti nze Kibirige siri mwana wa Munene, ndi mwana wa Gundi. That money you're wasting in brokers flipping, you don't have that money. So kawemanye, do you have the money to waste? If you have the money to waste, then that's okay. You can keep depositing, you flip, then you blow, you flip. So I told my spirit, let's get a strategy that will make for us consistent profits. Even when we are wrong, we should not be wrong 2 times or 3 times. You can be wrong once and twice, but not 3 times. Don't let the market laugh at you. So I said, what? Kakati maze kutegeera naku yange, taata wange naye talinaamu, maama wange naye talinaamu, jjajja siyanzaala, kojja sente za kojja si zange. So if my father had, nandibadde nange nkola flipping. But since my father doesn't have, let me be disciplined trader. And I want you to see people that do flipping, they have the money to waste. But disciplined traders, they don't have the money. So it all comes from your background. That's why whenever I say that many are called but few are chosen in the market, wabeerawo ensonga lwaki njogedde ekyo. Let me say, for example, if MentoredTrader has a mentorship group and a signal group, and he knows that his signals are $100, he will trade however he wants because he knows anytime, any day, someone will give me $100 for signals, I flip. So how about you who does not have anyone to give you money for signal and mentorship? How do you treat yourself when it comes to risk management and discipline? So that's why I normally tell people, first trade demo. Because I know, for God's sake, I came to know about all these YouTube people and TikTok when I was already making my money and good money. Okay, but the pain I went through when I had started trading at a very young age, the pain I went through was too much. The pain of not having capital, the pain of losing everything that you possess because of trading. So when I tell you, get a demo account, if you cannot take 8 trades out of 10, your strategy is still weak. That means you're not going to make it to the finish line. You're not going to make it to the payout. There are most people that are here. You've been trading funded accounts for years, but you've never made a withdrawal. If I'm deceiving, you know yourselves. Because funded accounts are introducing rules every day, every single day. Some of you still, you've never made money in the broker. You keep depositing and blow, you deposit and blow, you deposit and blow. Until when? So the problem is not money. The problem is not the strategy. The problem is that you don't want to accept that you don't know. You want to compare yourself to someone driving a VTs because MentoredTrader told you he got money through trading, he bought a VTs, so you also want to do the same thing. You don't know. That's why I told you last time that me, whenever I am looking at the charts here, I know that I am the only one who knows how to trade. The other one, whether he's selling or buying, he does not know. So nze mugezi nzeka. First believe in yourself. Okay? Soka wegambe abalala basiru bafala. Gwe mugezi weka. Because bw'oba weekiririzaamu ogenda kukola kintu kya muwendo kirungi. But even when you put that in your mentality, the self-esteem, don't go to social media and start abusing people, telling them that you don't know. I'm the only one that knows. No. Such that when you believe in yourself and you disappoint yourself, you will blame yourself and you will correct yourself. You understand? But when you sit down and you start saying, MentoredTrader has a VTs, I want one next week, next month. Sala pressure, kakana. Calm down. The market will not run away. The market is here to stay. The market was introduced to give you an opportunity, but you're taking that opportunity for granted. Oyagala kukola $1 billion. Oyagala kukola $1 trillion. Sooka okole sente ntono. You see, even when you're going to buy a car, ask all the people that are driving expensive cars. Osooka n'ogulayo kamotoka ka $2 million, n'okola exchange, n'otoppinga up, n'obakuwamu ya $5 million. no topping up, ogenda kwesanga oli mu V8 ya million 8 and above. You started from, you cannot jump out of the blue nogula motoka ya million 8. Olina kusooka na katono ogende na kinene, naye gwe olina $50 oyagala $100,000. That's an illusion. And the problem is that when you have $50 and you make profits of $10, olaba tolina kyokoze ogamba njagala nyingi. Sooka osiime, sooka obeere first appreciate n'ekyo ekitono ky'okoze, ekinene kigenda kujja. Okay, are we together? So risk management, sooka weejjemu omululu guteeke eri ogambe even $10 is enough, even $20 is enough. That's why for me, when I share a screenshot with you on YouTube and in my group, I don't show people money. I show you the entry. I show you I entered here. Because I want you to also take that screenshot, you learn, because I might had sold here and you bought. So I am not bragging. I am showing you, my brother, I sold here. And maybe for you, you bought here. So I'm sending you a message. My brother, find out why I sold here. You never know. If you bought, you might had made a mistake. So find out why I sold, okay? But you find someone, $50 million in profits. That's all they have to show people. $50 million in profits. That's all you have to show people. Yes, and because when people see money, they run mad. So, if someone can make $50 million, let me run to that person for assistance. Show me your entry, brother. I learn from your entry. That is if you wish me well. So all the screenshots I send, they are not to brag. It is to show you that you might learn one thing or two there. All these sessions, believe me, I have a family, I have people, but I say, you know what? Let me go on the live session. I talk to these young men. You never know. Long story short, I would say that I have made it in trading. What I wanted was to know, sell here and the market goes down, buy here and the market goes up. And I feel like, yes. But there is that person that is trying so hard and they cannot. Whenever I leave YouTube, my heart tells me, but these boys, okay, it is Chibirige that annoyed me, but Francis, why should Francis pay for Chibirige annoying me? Then I come back. Then Becca comes back and he abuses me. Then I go, but then I'm like, but Becca abused me, but Moses was not there. Let me go back. And you understand? Because me, I'll be like, tolina kyosobola kumpa, market kyetagenda kumpa. But nina omutima nange nalimko mu bizibu bya trade where you are, and I might not give you everything, okay, but through us trading together you might learn 1, 2 things that will change the way you look at the market, and things change. But when we are here, people say, he's here to look for money. He's here to look for students. Then you start abusing us. And we say, okay, I am used. Okay, so people that abuse us, you cannot stop us from. Yes, if I come here and I say that for me to give you my signals, you have to give me money, it's because that's what will make you take things serious. When we did the free YouTube mentorship, how many people are serious there? No one. So that shows that when you give someone free things, they don't value them. But when you charge them kit kidogo, they value it. So my goal is for you to learn. The free one you did not. So you pay, you will value it, okay? Eh. And when you pay it, it goes to TVNet account direct. Because one day TVNet will not have electricity and Chibirige would have paid for for fuel to put in the generator. Okay. So if I was selfish, I would not be here. I would keep this to myself and say, the Banyankore say I don't care. Think fire, I don't care over what happens. But kakati waganye kuyiga kati kasasula oyige. Kubanga bw'osasula ogenda kubeera committed. Bwe kiba kya bwereere ogamba ngenda kugendayo wenjagala. Okay? And when you pay me your money, you don't come abusing me. Tonvuma. Tonteeka ku mateeka. Okay? Tonteeka ku mateeka. So let's help these young people. Katukuyambe. I told people, please, you pay 2 million, I teach you. No. Kakati nengamba, okay, kakati, million 3 otazirina, tojja. But you said it will be for free. You complain, ngamba million 5. Nze sirina discount. Because siri kunoonya lunch, supper, ku mentorship. Okay? So be serious. The market will be serious also. You be reluctant, behavior. Okay? So, how about I stop the session from here? Tujja kufuna another entry. Katulinde ziwere ku ssaawa 9. Okay? Let's wait because we only have 15 minutes. Ku ssaawa 9, we end the session. Tutandike. During the day, we shall have another small session like this one. Okay, we learn a thing or two. Then 2027, bye. Because I believe by 2027 our TV will be up and running. So I will be busy that side, and you will be seeing me on TV. Ojja kuba ondaba ku TV ndi awo ndi kukola analysis ssaawa 6 mpaka 9 gwa kiro. Okay. Tosindikira message ku Telegram nti how are you, nkulabye ku TV ngenda kuba siriiko. So let's use this chance. Tetunaba kubeera busy. Let's use this chance. Tonaba kubeera busy nnyo. Katonda atuwadde obulamu. Katubeere. Let's be here together, okay? Let's be active. Ekitugata kiri kintu kimu, chats. Tewali kirala. Okay. Stop chasing people with money, people with cars. Whenever I'm talking to my children at home, the same advice I give to them, it is they are the same words I speak to you. I tell them, stop eating in people's houses. Hey, I'm sorry, this is not something you expected from you. Expected mentorship of higher high, lower low. I already did that on YouTube, okay? But if I speak to you also as my brother, you never know. Stop following people because of cars. You are not women, you are men. It is women that follow people because they have cars. Because the woman knows that I will no longer walk. If this man makes me his wife, I will be walking in the car. Don't follow people because of private jets. God should give you wisdom. Whenever you pray to God in your religion, tell God to give you wisdom. Out of wisdom, you'll understand the market. I am not bragging. Okay? Sibera mu kubraginga, nkulumirirwa. Because tuli mu myaka abiri, we are all in our 20s, right? So in our 20s, tulina kulwanisa bwavu. Nange njagala when I clock 30, you also clock 30, tubongeko, tugambe, tuvudde wala, okay? Tuvudde mu trade, ojjukira trade zatukuba stop loss, tunyumye, tugambe, indeed tuvudde wala. Let me tell you ekintu kisinga okubeera kibi. It is whenever I'm in my house and I want to talk about candlesticks, I want to talk about how I caught a move today or how I lost money, but I have no one to talk about it with. Like seriously, in my house, I'm the only trader. Let me say my brothers, my children, my wife, they don't know about these things. So mba njagala nyumye na muntu mugambe, kijana, natute trade eyo. Yo trade yabadde nkoze bubi. You know that mbozi, related to trading, but I find myself sirina muntu gwe ngenda kwogera naye. Then I switch on my computer, I start the live session and we discuss it. Because you are the people that understand my language. Ne bwe njogera mpaka sawa 11 kumacha, I feel happy because I'm speaking to people that understand what I'm talking about. Kakati, it's better we use this opportunity to do what? To learn from one another. I have also learned things from you. How to go live on TikTok. Okay. How to share the screen, the two screens, one screen here and another screen there. I wasn't born with that knowledge. That's the knowledge I got from here. So tomorrow when I go somewhere, it's going to be easy for me to do what? To connect instead of calling someone and say, hey, where are you? I'm in town. Hey, come and connect for me the screen. So, bw'onjigiriza kino, nange ngenda kuyigiriza kino. Bw'ombuulira kino, nange ngenda kubuulira kiri. Okay? Xness has been... why don't you... sigenda kwogera bubi ku broker, but you use light finance, okay? I see you're on YouTube. If you look at the broker I've pinned in that live video, the ECN broker, you leave those brokers alone. I'm not advertising a broker, but I want things to be easy for you. That broker you've mentioned has a lot of issues. Okay? Mr. Ali, that broker you've mentioned has a lot of issues. So, my brothers, my sisters, my elders, it's time we fight poverty. But we shall not fight poverty when I'm seeing buys, you're seeing sells. They hit me, they don't hit you. Okay? So, if you want to send me a message, I don't share phone numbers because of a few reasons, but this email can work. forex@tvnet.ug. If you want to say, they saw someone wants to talk to me, you can do this. You just send me an email there and we are good to go. I'm sure it's either Forex or Be Rich, either way, but it depends on which one comes first. Currently, I'm logged into forex@tvnet.ug. It's some other person handling berich@tvnet.ug. I hope we pick a few words here. These words might not make sense to you, but as you approach your profitability stage, you will start remembering that, oh, there is that 21-year-old man I met on YouTube and TikTok past midnight. He said this and that. Perhaps it's time I put everything into practice. I'm sorry, sometimes ebigambo byenjogera tebikwatagana, but biri necessary. Ebigambo byenjogera sometimes tebikwatagana, but it's necessary in a way or the other. Kale, 6 minutes to go. Munzikirize mbasiibule, my brothers and sisters. We are going to be here again tomorrow at midnight Ugandan time. midnight, at least by that time I am back home. I have taken my mukalu, chai, and I have the energy to speak for hours. So during the day, if we get an opportunity, we shall still hold the session, okay? If we don't get any opportunity, we still wait for midnight. I hope this this brief session was insightful. Stay safe. God bless you. Stay safe and stay on the go.